Next, we will see what is paired t-test, matched pair. Okay, so in this case, what exactly the paired t-test or compare the means of two related groups. In the previous case, the groups are completely different. Male group is different from female group, but whereas here the groups are related. The simple classic example is, for example, you are attending the weight program. You are attending a weight loss program. You are attending a weight loss program. They say your name is Chris and John and Chris, John and Robert, Anwar. Okay, so you guys are slightly on the obese side, and you are joining with the VLCC. So you registered for the weight loss program, and this is your let's say the May month, May 1st, you registered for that. Okay, and your weight they measured the very first day when they enrolled for the program. The Chris's weight was 100 kgs, and this guy is 108, and this guy is 95, and this guy is Anwar is 99 kgs. You just think that way. Okay, weight. So they are undergoing a rigorous program. Okay, they are undergoing 3 months or 4 months program. That one, May, June, July, August. Yeah, let's in August currently, right? So again, they measure the weight. So after the 3 months undergoing the proper diet and exercises, they are going to measure their weight. And in this case, the samples are dependent, right? It is not independent. So this sample and this sample before and after. Okay, you see most of the advertisement, right? Even in the case of cosmetic, before surgery, how a person's face, after surgery, how a person's face, right? Similarly, before weight loss program, what is their weight? And after a weight loss program, what is their weight? So in this case, let's say if this is if this guy, his weight is let's say he reduced up to 90 kgs, and this guy is 94, and he was able 90, 89, and this guy is able to reduce it by again 89. Okay, so this data is depending on this one only, right? This is depending on, but it's all same person's data, right? So it is not independent, it is all dependent. Okay, so hence it is called dependent t-test or paired t-test. So the previously we call it two independent sample t-test. In this case, two dependent t-test or matched t-test or paired t-test. In this case, we are comparing the means of two related groups. This is group 1 and group 2. These two groups are related with same person. The groups are considered related if the observation one group are paired with with observation. See here, the observations are nothing but a sample. The samples are paired with observation in other group, right? These are paired with other group in this one. So hope you understood. It's pretty simple one. So now let us delve into another interesting case study for the paired t-test. Okay, in this case, imagine that you are working with a large retail store. It aims to boost its sales by implementing a new visual merchandising strategy for a specific product. The store wants to evaluate the impact of this strategy by comparing the daily sales data before and after its implementation. So we'll be conducting a paired t-test to analyze the results. See, the same product, they keep it somewhere close to the front side, right? So in the, let's say you go to an apparel shop, you want to buy some chudidar, or you want to buy the jeans or t-shirt, right? You want to buy something, you go to a shop. There you can see the showcase. In the showcase itself, you can see that, right? They put some dresses to this one, the doll or something like that, right? When you look at this, you will get impressed. Hey, even when you don't have a mindset to go to a shop, when you see the doll wearing the awesome costume, You get impressed. Hey man, I have to go and see. Even if I go and buy it or not, I'm going to see it. Okay, so this is called visual merchandising strategy. Something like to increase sales and brand recognition. The retail stores, right? The larger retailers, they come up with this kind of strategy. And in the case of Botic, clothing Botic, especially specializing in women's fashion, right? What they do is they create an eye-catching window display to showcase the latest collection. Okay, this is also called as a elegance in boom in USA. They say, elegance in bloom. Okay, so that's how they keep it somewhere close to the window, right? Window display, eye-catching window display. So see that everyone will get attracted. They will walk into the shop, at least for curiosity, whether they buy it or not, they go and see it. Okay, and sometimes what they do is they change the store layout. Okay, the store, the layout, everything, and so they place the high demand or the newly arrived items at the high level near entry points itself. When they keep it, so people get attracted. Hey man, something different, I'll have to go and see it. This is kind of visual merchandising strategy. So what a specific retail store, what they do is they want to, they boost their sales for a specific product. So what they are doing is they change their store layout, everything. Instead of keeping the new arrivals inside, hiding it inside, right? Just keep it the entry point itself. As soon as you walk in, you can see that, hey, this seems to be very interesting. We will have to give it a try, right? So they changed some kind of they came up with a new visual merchandising strategy. So before this strategy, what was their sales? After this, what were the sales? They have randomly sampled the purchase amount before and after this. So here, for the same product, we are comparing the pairs here. So look here, here it is more, here it is more, here it is more, right? With this itself, we can tell it is more. Now let us find out the mean for these two. In this case, the paired t-test, the formula is slightly different. So we have already taken the differences here. Subtract this one from here and this one from here, this one from here. Because it's a paired sample, hence we are subtracting it off, and then you get this value. Now you calculate the sample mean and standard deviation. Your job is simple. This was t-test. You got the t-statistic value and degrees of freedom as usual. Because the t-test, remember, you need to find the t-test. And that's all, guys. In this case, also let's jump into the Python. And here paired t-test. The same thing, yeah, I put it here. I just execute this one. Look here. Look at only the p-value, guys. You can tell quickly whether you can reject the null hypothesis or not. So how many of you agree that, or how many of you say that the p-value is less than alpha or not? Can you make it fast? Yes, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. So a lot of good feedback. Yeah, Aishu, Anwar, and Nivya, Sai Sudha, Sangeeta, very good. Soundarya, you are correct. How about others? Is this p-value less than or not? So guys, if you keep quiet like this, you are not interested in your growth. Okay, just respond by saying this, whether it's the p-value is less than alpha or not. Don't look at anything in the p-value. Just you look at this and tell me. I need all your response. No ego, no shy. Please open up and say yes or no. P-value is less than alpha. Alpha is 0.05, right? Yes, very good. Very good. So how about others? How about others? Yes, you are correct. Yes, Varna, you are correct. Pradeep, you are correct. Good. Nivya, you are correct. So almost all of you answered except Jayashree and Jay Prashant. What happened? The p-value is less than alpha or not? Yes. P-value less than alpha, right? Yeah. So tell me, see, if you keep quiet, they think customer will assume that, you do not know. Simply, see, here it is your responsibility to create visibility for yourself. Create visibility, take initiative, drive, and tell them, hey, this is the one is less than alpha. How about Jay Prashant? Are you Jivanandam? Are you there? Jivanandam is joined and he dropped. I don't know. So p-value is less than alpha, hence we reject the null hypothesis. There is a statistically significant difference in the average daily sales before and after implementing the new visual merchandising strategy. So the extremely small p-value, this is small p-value, right? It indicates there is a strong evidence against the null hypothesis. The probability of favoring the null hypothesis is very less. Hence, we reject the null hypothesis. We conclude that there is a statistically significant difference in the average daily sales before and after implementing the strategy at the 95% confidence interval. So, what do you tell this to your management? They do not know. What do you mean by statistically significant 95%? You do not know. They are laymen. So, all you need to do is you need to tell them, I conduct the statistical test. And with this, I can see that the new strategy has had a significant positive impact on daily sales for this specific product in retail store. That's all. To tell this one-liner, we need to do this many number of things. So now you understood what is paired